Hi, welcome to MedPG. Today we have a very special guest here, Dr. Jeffrina. Hi.
Thank you, sir.
So we are here at the new Quechan IMA campus of MedPG, and Dr. Jeffrina has achieved a phenomenal feat, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So she's never expected this, so she's
No.
still in the shock of getting it done. So she has got 689 rank All India. Studying at MedPG Cochin as a regular student in a residential campus. So welcome, my
Thank
friend.
you, sir.
So today we are here to listen to her actually, but then she's a little shy, so I thought I should ask some questions to get to the answers. So Jeffrina, tell me, like, how do you feel after getting to this?
I have no words because when I searched my roll number, it was not coming up. So my first thought was I did not qualify or what. So I was like, no, just calm down, just check it again.
Okay.
And just like 2 minutes before getting your call, they showed my rank. So I was like, is it my rank? And I was again like cross-checking. By the time you called, and then I was like, okay, I really got it. So I was really excited and very happy.
Okay,
Very
fine.
happy.
And we are also happy that you are happy and really proud moment for us. Thank
Yes,
you,
I
Jeffrina.
owe it to MedPG and my parents and my in-laws as well.
So actually, Jeffrina, I have a question for you. Like when you started this journey of getting into this, so that was initial impressions. Did you ever think that you'll get a rank like this?
No, sir. My aim was like I should get some clinical seat, some surgical
Yes.
field was my interest. So I thought like I should get some rank where I would be able to get
Get
that
a surgical
seat.
subject. But now you've got a phenomenal rank, so you should be rethinking. But yeah,
No,
I think
I'm
gynecology
thinking, but
is your
yeah.
ambition. Yes. She wanted to be a gynecologist. Remember, she telling that me in the initial days also I want to be a gynecologist. I
Yeah.
hope you don't change it.
Most probably no, I won't change it.
Change gynecology.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
So, Jeffrina, like when did you get this confidence that you can come into the top rank? When-
After first set actually.
Okay.
Means after our classes were over and we started the revision schedule. No?
Okay.
So at that time mainly we were doing questions.
Questions, yes.
So what I did was in between doing questions also I planned like our revision schedule started in October. So the
October, yes.
first INI was in November.
Yes.
So I planned I should do one more quick revision of the notes
Yes.
and then I should do this question
Questions,
simultaneously.
yes.
What was our plan
Yes,
like
yes.
that? So like that I went and I was like not very confident but pretty much confident
Yes.
and I gave the exam because it was like what may happen, no problem.
Yes,
like
yes,
it was that attempt.
Understood.
So at that time I got 4,000.
4,000, yes.
So even I was shocked. I got 4,000 in INI. So I was like, okay. So
you can work hard.
I can work. Means I thought I haven't completed. Only the notes I have read like
Yes,
twice,
yes.
and I have to do more questions also.
Okay.
So I felt okay. I will be able to do it, and
Yes.
we'll
Don't
see
you think
like
that the switchover moment was about deciding to do more questions?
Yeah.
Yes. Because
Definitely.
that's very important point that I want to stress on everyone.
Yes,
Because
because even I had the notion that revision means we are rereading the notes again
yes,
and
yes.
again. But then after coming in MedPG only we realize it's doing more questions.
more
which
questions that is more about. In MedPG, we always stress and we always say to every single student that reading notes is only 30 to 40% of the job. 60% lies with doing questions over and over. And I think she has been doing crazy number of questions. you know.
Yeah, I wish I had that thing, that book in me to
Yes,
show.
yes.
Unfortunately, I don't have because I came from my home.
Yes.
It's at my husband's place.
Okay.
I wish I had because even in the last days when I feel like giving up and all,
Yes.
especially after all this postponement, preponement, to shift,
Yes,
then
yes.
suddenly changing the pattern and
Yes,
all those
yes.
things, we feel like giving up. That
Yes.
is humanly.
Yes.
So, but when I like flip through those pages, no, because it's all this time which I spent doing questions and like not attending functions, not going anywhere
Yes.
else, it's finally paid off. I
Paid off.
like.
So you feel that I've done 70 questions,
Yeah.
and I can't give up now.
Yeah, that's what. When I see that book, I feel like no, I did this much. I put in this much effort. At this point, I can't just give up. So I just think, okay, it's just a matter of like a few more days, a few more months.
I
It's
understand.
okay.
I understand.
That's what we.
Yeah, for the context, I'll
ourselves.
tell you, like Jeffrina, when we give printed question book modules for them to practice, so Jeffrina never marked the answers on the questions because she felt she'll get biased when we revise again.
When
so,
we revise it.
yeah, so she used to have another book where she notes the number of questions, answers which we write, and all the short points she wants to write. So that is a very interesting book to see, but unfortunately she has not taken it here. So she is a very hardworking student. Actually, in fact, when I remember, when I go into MedPG class first, I remember her asking like, sir, I just need one surgical seat, I'm okay. She's a very silent person, not complaining about everything, always focused on studies only. And hardly I think I have ever got, other than academic things, I hardly got 2-3 calls from her for any other issues. She was always focused. And whenever she was stressed, she used to call and ask like, sir, should I do more questions? And
I feel like when I talk to you, I feel okay, that's fine. That's what I should do. That's
thank you.
So yeah, that's why I call you, sir. I'm sometimes after the exam also I called and asked what to do. Like after the last postponement when they did.
Yes. And in fact, Jeffrina used to say like, sir, how many hours should I study? So I remember like I arbitrarily told her, okay, it's okay, 10 to 12 hours. Then what happened is like every time she goes less than 10, she'll call. Sir, I did only 7 today. Is it okay? I did only 8 hours this week. Is it okay?
Yeah. Because I remember that because first you told 10 to 12 hours. Then I told, sir, I'm just reaching 8 hours. I'm not able to.
Yeah, even I was thinking, okay, let her study hard. I'll say 10 to 12. But then she's reaching 8, and then she used to call and tell me, no, sir, I'm reaching only 8 hours. What should I do? Then I used to, did I tell too much? Then I tried to slowly reduce it to 10. Then I made it into 10. Yeah. The last
but
1 month.
In the last, after the postponement, in the last like 2 or 3 weeks, I was like reaching to 10 plus
10
hours.
plus hours, yes.
Like,
and doing more questions,
like
no? Like
11 plus hours.
He was doing questions, right?
Yeah, questions, sir. Because I remember we started that boot camp, no?
Yes,
so
yes.
I used to sit with my notes in the side and questions. I used to do Marrow Q-Bank questions mainly,
yes,
and also our
pre-PG
not pre-PG, sir, the
module
which we
yes,
got.
yes.
So in that questions, what I do is I didn't do the questions again. Instead, I had marked the one which I went wrong. I had marked that.
Okay.
So I just skimmed through that so that I know that I have revised the things which I went wrong.
Yes.
So that gives me a confidence.
Understood.
And after in the second round of postponement, when we started that boot camp, I also like started doing questions. So at that time, like Marrow modules per day, I used to solve like more than 20 or 25 I used to solve.
I understand.
So we'll have that confidence
that you are doing more questions.
even because at that point I was saturated. I didn't feel like looking at notes also.
Understood.
So doing questions was like okay, it was like a kick for me. Okay, you do more questions.
You're getting correct and you're feeling happy.
Yeah. So when we go wrong also, I'm like, why did this go wrong? I should make it right. I should have got it right.
Okay. Understood.
That's what comes to my mind.
Yeah, so now I just want to ask her something else. So Jeffrina, like when you came to MedPG, what are the systems in MedPG that you liked, and what are things you actually felt we can improve also?
One thing is the number of students. It is like I don't know if there is anywhere else like that, because when the number of students are less, faculties tend to give us more attention. We get more time for doubt solving, and also that's one thing which I really liked about MedPG, and the faculties also. All faculties were really friendly and open also.
Yes.
Like we could ask any doubt, especially Patho Ranjit sir was very
friendly,
very friendly and accessible also always. And even Gynec ma'am, then all faculties. If I name a few, that would be unfair maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, actually, I understand.
Because
so
all
faculty were
faculties
a factor
were,
that you had.
yeah, very good.
Scheduling, how did the schedule
Schedule was also, that's what I was coming to tell, because initially when you send the schedule also, I felt it's a bit lengthy. It's going up to September and all. But when I started studying, I understood that is a needed break, because at that point, if we start studying for 10-12 hours, by the end we will be burned out. Yeah, so that was very good, very nicely structured actually. So when my target was in the break time, not in the break, means in that holidays, I used to finish first reading of the subject and then do questions in the app. So when I do the subject-wise test, we'll get that confidence. Okay, this subject is done for me, like that. If the test doesn't go well, also I'm like, okay, next time we will see. Like whenever I get time, I'll come back to this subject or that particular topic. So that was done during those time. So that time was also crucial. It's not like only in the last 2-3 months we can study, and I don't know, there may be people, I'm not telling like that, but For me, it was a
Consistent.
1 year
always.
journey.
Yes,
Yeah.
I understand. I can see when she started writing exam, she hardly is 50-60%.
Yeah.
Then it became 70.
Yeah.
Then it started increasing.
And
And finally, I think GTU crossed 130s. And it was very nice.
because
to see the journey.
even my GT journey is also very consistent.
Yes.
Sometimes I send screenshot to you
yes,
also. Consistently I send to my husband also.
Okay.
He's the first person I'll send. So
Okay.
he'll be like, okay, it's okay, you will
improving.
make it, don't worry. I'll be like, no, it's too low. So
Too
he'll
low.
be, no, you do more.
Okay.
There is time, there is room for improvement. That's what he always used to tell.
Understood.
Otherwise, I talk to my father also. He is another person who is always like,
Supporting you.
yeah,
Improving.
you got this, you got this. That's what.
Okay.
Both my parents and my in-laws, I'm grateful to them,
That's
and my
supporting you.
husband also.
Understood.
So like that. So GT, I remember last GT, Marrow mock GT which I gave, that was the first time I crossed 600.
600.
So that was a confidence booster for me.
I understood. So actually, what Jeffrina is referring to when she's sharing schedule, I think she's assuming that everyone knows. So I'll just tell you how it works. For example, MedPG we have 4 days class, then 4 days holiday exam, then 2 days class, 2 days holiday exam, 3 days class, 3 days holiday exam. So once we finish 3 subjects, there is a buffer and a revision cumulative test. Then again you have 3 subjects. So it looks a little lengthy when you see the schedule, but actually it has enough time to study each subject and then go forward. That's what she's saying. And then once she finished the entire schedule in September, from that time towards the exam, she has been doing questions every day as well as a revision schedule. We have a revision schedule, and in that revision schedule, she keeps on doing questions. And GTs every week. So every week goes by, GT score starts improving slowly as she finishes each schedule. So that's how the MedPG system, the plan goes. So they can choose whichever platform they want to do GTs from. I think she has been doing from Marrow. So we have given pre-PG and Marrow. Marrow is chosen by her, and pre-PG we have given. So it's like each and every platform, anything is fine. You can choose it and you can do questions over and over. That's how MedPG tunes are scheduled. That's what she's mentioning, correct?
Yeah. Well, even I did baseline GT from our app only.
Okay.
Then I think every Sunday I made it mandatory that Sunday is a GT day.
GT day.
So
Yes. That's
whatever
nice actually.
happened, yeah.
So between what happens when you do 2 GTs like that in Sundays and revise 2 subjects in the week, she will actually improve those 2 subjects. So score will slightly increase. That will give you a confidence and you can go forward. That's what she's mentioned. Okay. So
I didn't know that GT will be a game changer, but till the last moment, that's the beauty of GT. We won't understand that we are
it's like a
improving.
plateau.
Yeah.
And that is a big thing actually. Most of the students, they will give up doing GTs because they will not see a change. But if you keep on doing it, at one point you'll have a breakthrough. It will just spike out. So till that point, you have to keep on toiling on a GT every week to get to that score. So thank you for sticking on to that.
Thank you,
actually.
sir.
And,
You made me stick to that.
no, it's actually I always tell that as an institution, MedPG can only be a tool.
Yeah.
You are the person who is working hard and your efforts, and it's your achievement.
Yeah,
we are
but
just a
PG made it
facilitator.
possible for me.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
very happy that you consider like that. Really.
Um,
So anything else you want to add to this? Like any advice to students who are starting from low and coming up?
Starting from low is not bad because I still remember my first GT score was 200. After that, coming to MedPG, the baseline GT was 400.
400.
So
Okay.
from that, I came to here means I think anyone will be able to do that.
You provide your consistency.
Yeah, we have to be consistent and willing to give that amount of work and effort. Obviously, that effort will come true and bear fruit in the time. I mean, the time is right here.
Yes. And as MedPG,
right.
the whole MedPG team, Abbas Ali sir, all the faculties,
Thank you,
everyone, we thank you for being a part of MedPG, and we are very happy and proud that you have achieved this, and we wish you a very, very bright
Thank you,
future. And let's hope that you become an awesome gynecologist
Thank you.
and have thousands of deliveries done and thousands of sleepless nights also as a gynecologist in your life. So
Thank
we'll be
you,
very
sir.
happy to see you fly high.
Thank
Okay?
you, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.